Hi, welcome you all to Pebbles. In today's class, we are going to see measurement of capacity. Already we have seen measurement of length, measurement of mass, that is measurement of weight, and finally now we are going to come and see the chapter measurement of capacity. Okay, now measurement of capacity. So liters. So how we are going to measure the liquids? Generally we used to measure in liters and milliliters. So that is liters means L. Liters mean we denote L, that is small l. Generally we used to denote L. Liters, L-I-T-R-E-S, liters. This liters represent the letter of small l are used to measure large quantities, because if we have large quantities we used to measure liters then of large quantities of liquid, and milliliter to measure the smaller quantities of a liquid. So liters means what? Generally we are going to use the term of liter for what? Measuring the liquid. Measuring the larger quantities of liquid we used to measure in what? Liters. Measuring the smaller quantities of a liquid we used to measure in milliliters. So liters, liters, the word represent in small l, and other one is milliliter. This letter represent ml. Okay, that is what I mentioned you very clearly. So milliliters, that is milliliters, we can call it as ml, and liters, that is represent the letter L. Okay, formula: 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. 1 liter, the formula of 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. I just want to give some example. 250 ml of juice and 1000 ml of milk. 1000 ml means nothing but 1 liter of milk, and juice is equal to 5. What is this? 250 ml of juice and 1000 ml of milk. Otherwise, if you want to say 500 ml of juice, that is, otherwise we can call it as half a liter. 250 ml of juice, otherwise 500 ml. 500 ml means nothing but half a liter of juice. Here 500 ml of oil, that is half a liter of oil. Here 1000 ml of milk, that means what is 1 liter of milk. 1000 ml is equal to 1 liter. And 750 ml of water, this is what? 750 ml of water. Okay, so I told you, I just want to tell you, that is 1000 ml is equal to 1 L. Ml means this letters represent milliliter. This L represent what? Liter. This in this milliliter what used to measure the smaller quantity. This liter used to measure a larger quantity. Okay, and 500 ml is nothing but what? Half a liter, 1/2 liter. And 250 ml is nothing but 1/4 liter. Okay, and 750 ml, this is what? 3/4 liter. So this is the basic basic formula or basic measurements. Okay, and after that I just want to tell you, we have seen in the last class, that is measurement of length and measurement of what? Measurement of length and measurement of mass, that means weight. So that is, I want to write the formula once again I just want to remember that 1000, that is, what is this? 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg, or else 1 kg is equal to what? 1000 gram. This is mass. Okay, this is mass. Okay, gram is a, if you want to measure the smaller object, we used to measure in gram. Okay, then what? Kilogram is nothing but larger objects. Okay, if you want to measure the larger object, we used to measure in kilogram, and smaller object we used to measure in gram. That is what? This is a mass. Measurement of mass. Measurement of mass. Okay, and other one is length. Okay, that is, you know that 1 centimeter is equal to, that is, 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter, or else 1 meter is equal to what? 100 centimeter. I have told you centimeter is a very smaller unit, because we have a very small length only. Very small lengths we used to measure in what? That is what is this? Centimeter. If you want to use centimeter, means very smaller length we used to measure. And meter, I have told you already, meter is nothing but, actually it is a middle length, or else we can say it's what is this? Larger object. Not larger object, larger length. Otherwise what is this, a greater length, you can say as a greater length also. Generally I used to say middle length only. For example, I told you, if you want to measure the door of the length, we used to measure in meter. We want to measure the what, the complete the what, front room, that is hall. If you want to measure the hall means, so we have to use measure in meter, because it is a middle length. Okay, and for a distance from one place to another place means it's a very large distance, that is called as a very large distance, we used to measure in kilometer. It means very smaller length we used to measure in centimeter. Middle length, otherwise we can call it as a greater length, we can use to measure in what, meter. I've told you centimeter is nothing but as a, if you want to measure the crayons, if you want to measure the spoon, if you want to measure the what is it, pencil, a scale, everything comes under in centimeter. But meter means, I just want to give an example, length of the door, length of the hall, a length of the TV, a length of the blackboard, length of the whiteboard, length of the table, everything, this all comes under in the middle length or greater length, that is called as middle length. Generally we used to say in middle length, so that is what, otherwise we can say like greater length. These kind of these kind of the things we used to measure the length in meter. And kilometer means is nothing but is a very large distance from one place to another, very larger distance, one place to another place, that is called as Trichy to Bangalore, I tell you, and Salem to Coimbatore, or Coimbatore to Bangalore, or Delhi to Chandigarh. So these are Trivandrum to Chandigarh. So these are the place, is a very large distance. That very large distance, a very long distance we used to measure in kilometer. So that is what, 1 kilometer is nothing but what, 1 kilometer is equal to what, 1000 meter. So these are the formula you have to memorize very clearly. So it already I have taught you, just want to recall everything I tell you.